All right, my next game, welcome back to Mixed Picks, and my next game is Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Jets. And I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I'm a Cowboy fan, and I can't stand the Eagles. But it is what it is. You know, rivalries are made to be like that, and I'll be honest with you. There's been some Philadelphia Eagles teams over the years, especially, I'm 45 years old, so back in the day, Randall Cunningham, Reggie White, you know, Andre Waters. I remember him crushing Emmitt Smith, and just, they had tough teams. And I'll tell you, back in the day, how they never won a Super Bowl, even way back then, I'll never know. You know, they got one recently, finally. But I'll tell you what, those late 80s, even through the 90s teams, even this recent Super Bowl winning Philadelphia Eagles team couldn't hold a candle to those teams, in my opinion. Anyway, my hatred for the Eagles aside, you know, my grandfather used to tell me, don't bet with your heart, kid, bet with your head. So, I'll tell you what, I like the Eagles tonight. I do. Supposedly, Zach Wilson's going to start for the Jets, and you know, we'll see what happens with that. He's been, you know, hit or miss. He's a rookie. He's had some ups, some downs. He's looked pretty sharp at times. I actually like him. I like him, and I like Trey Lance from San Francisco. They both look like, you know, with a little experience under their belts, they can do something, and they can be a force in this league. I mean, it's their first year. My team, Troy Aikman, went 1-15 his first year. And he was hurt most of the year. I don't know if anybody remembers that. They had Steve Walsh, and Steve Walsh actually was able to get that one win to salvage the year against Washington late in the year. So, yeah, I know my Cowboys football pretty good. But anyway, from what I understand, Jalen Hurts is supposed to get plenty of work. And they're giving the Eagles, it was 4, now I think it's 5. William Hill's giving them 5.5 now. So, I love the Eagles in this one. I mean, you never know. It's in New York. I hate to say this, but every time I bet on the Eagles, I always say I'm never betting on them again. I'm never betting on them again. Just recently, the Sixers, this, you know, last playoff series, it was, I believe it was the Hawks. You know, they were up 3-0 or whatever it was. They were undefeated. They had one game to clinch, and I thought, you know what? They're destroying everybody. They're beating them by 10, 15 points a game. I laid some serious money on the Sixers, and guess what? They lost. And I'll never bet on the Sixers again, I said, until I do. Like this game tonight. You know, the Eagles, I'll end up taking them because, you know, they're getting 5 and it looks like it's going up. I love it. You know, you got Jalen Hurts who's he's going to try to show. And then the beautiful thing about it is as much as people think he's a bum, Joe Flacco steps in, and Flacco can manage an offense. As long as you protect him, he can spread the ball around. You know, he comes up big in big games. He comes up big when you don't, you know, it's regular games during the regular season when Joe Flacco just disappears, and you're thinking, where'd this guy disappear to? But, you know, you got Hurts, then you got Flacco backing him up. You know, a lot of the Eagles are going to get a lot of work. And as far as the Jets, you know, you got Zach Wilson questionable. You know, some of their players on offense are banged up. Their defense can't stop anybody. So, even being a home team with like the so-called 3-point home team favorite and all that other stuff, I mean, it's a preseason. Who knows? But to give the Eagles 5, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'll take the Eagles all day in this one. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I got to say. I didn't even have to check in with the cattle in this one. It was right up here. So, enjoy that one. That's a free one. I'm sure I'm not the only one out there saying take the Eagles on this one. So, take the Eagles, as we like to call them around here, +5.